See things better. We want to see things better for poor people. We want to see things better for black people, white people. We want the politicians them start spending some money on the right things.
One bright day, the people got together.
It is always relevant to someone, somewhere, whatever color, creed, race, background. As long as you're a person, you can relate to what he's saying. So I think that is why people continue to feed off of his music, you know, because it is food, spiritual food.
Marley influenced a generation of musicians.
Very creative. He would just make a song from nothing. Just strumming his guitar and he starts singing it. Just write it like that, just like Bob Dylan. Just make the song on the spot.
Especially with the three whalers together, it was like something else.
Working with Bob Marley did so much for me, and words cannot really express the experience that I've gotten being with him since 1964, working along with him, and all that he has taught me.
Destiny, mama look from when you're calling. Destiny, mama look from when you're calling. I wanna rule my destiny. Yeah, oh, everybody please. Jaja make me rule my destiny.
Thanks in no small way to Marley, Jamaica is now a crucible of musical styles.
Woo! Go!
Jamaica's motto is out of many one people, you know, really and truly, and that's how the music scene is down there. There's a lot of reggae. It's dominated by reggae, but there's so many different stations that play different styles of music. And I remember on Sunday, you used to have the classic Sunday. If I'm in a mood where I just want to relax and do my thing and smoke or whatever, and just I listen to Bob Marley, you know, you're just getting that vibe, like, yeah, some spiritual vibe and rah-rah-rah.
90s reggae has taken on a harder edge, dance hall.
Who am I? The girls them lock, and I we make love to precious sim-simmer. Who got the keys to my bimmer?
The young people dance to it, the old people get to love it. But how we get the old people involved now is using the old beats, like the Shankai Shank, like the Turn Me Loose, the Bob Marley rhythm.
#1 on the U.S. reggae chart, Trinidad's General Grant also finds himself on the rap and hip-hop lists. He sees a reggae revival.
Plenty of the artists right now is going back to foundation, going back to the reggae, with the ska-lick, and the message is more coming back more than the girly stuff or the gun, you know? So plenty of people more preaching like more roots and one love and togetherness and them such things like that.
And arguably, this flowering of styles started in Trenchtown with one man.
Everything is gonna be alright. Well, everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright.
No woman, no cry. The essence of Marley. Now, while I go and explore the Bob Marley Museum, Luke Crampton serves up this week's Fresh Cuts, the latest album releases.
She feels safe now in this bar on Fairfax. And from the stage I can tell that she can't let go and she can't relax. And just before she hangs her head to cry, I sing to her a lullaby. I sing everything's gonna be alright. Rock
a 10-year
I'm letting you go.
This week on Pinnacle Europe, a century of success, but is the inventor of aspirin relying on the same old formula?
We are confident that we can survive with major success
as an independent pharmaceutical company. That's the present point of view.
I'm Charles Hodgson. Meet Manfred Schneider of Bayer, a company man facing tough strategic decisions, only on CNN.
In the dark, it's raining in the park, but meantime, sound of the river, you stop and you hold everything. A band is blowing Dixie, double fall time. You feel alright when you hear the music ring. Now, Billy, don't you lose my number, 'cause you're not anywhere. Then I can't find you. Oh, now, Billy, don't you lose my number, 'cause you're not anywhere. Then I can't find you. Oh.
This week's chart, as always, the biggest survey of album sales from around the world. Now, after World War II, thousands of Jamaicans from ghettos such as Trenchtown, where Bob Marley was born, went to Britain in search of work and opportunity. They took their musical traditions with them, which brought an island in the North Atlantic a rich vein of Caribbean sounds. Steve Wright goes reggae for the flip side.
You know, you don't need palm trees and sunshine to produce great reggae bands. Here in rain-sodden Britain, we've produced some of the terrific reggae bands of the world, like Aswad and Steel Pulse and UB40. London's Notting Hill is home to one of the world's largest Caribbean carnivals and to the British reggae band Aswad. In 1976, they became the first British reggae outfit to be signed by a major label in a deal with Island Records. Their popular brand of reggae fusion topped the UK charts with Don't Turn Around and established them as one of the biggest attractions on the reggae circuit. Britain's best-known reggae stronghold is not London, but Birmingham. The city of 1,000 trades added a new one in the mid-70s, reggae music. And political protest combined in the music of Steel Pulse, named after an unlikely source, a racehorse.
It was a thing in the ghetto where youths went out and, you know, coming from the Caribbean background, which we're from, it's a big thing to, you know, back horses. And within the community itself, Steel Pulse was probably one of the horses everybody betted on. So, you know, our bass player at that time was nuts about backing horses, and I think he suggested Steel Pulse, and we thought it suited the particular style of the band and what we intended to, the impression we intended to perpetuate onto the world.
UB40 took their name from an unemployment benefit form, but with 30 million albums sold in 20 years, it was reggae which gave the Birmingham school friends a job for life. Their trademark sound, used to cover songs such as Red Red Wine and Can't Help Falling in Love, has proved to be a winning formula. The band's latest release, Labour of Love 3, marks the 18th album for a reggae band with unusual roots. Frontmen Ali and Robin Campbell are the sons of Scottish folk singer Ian Campbell. The brightest new face of British reggae is Finlay Quaye. At 23, he's the uncle of Tricky. With singles like Sunday Shining, he's helping to keep alive the British branch of the world reggae family. Taste of Caribbean sunshine from a wet and windy land, and that's it from the flip side for this week. We'll see you next time. I think it's going to rain.
Finlay Quaye wrapping up Steve's review of reggae from another place. Now it's time to keep the beats. Riz Khan has all the music news.
Rick James puts everything into his energetic stage performances, but now that's put him in hospital. He burst a blood vessel in his neck during a recent performance, which led to a stroke last week. He's reported to be numb down one side, but is expected to make a full recovery after treatment.
He's the great quintessential British record producer, his association with the Beatles. I think mainly because of the great taste that he brought to their work.
Pete Townsend talking about legendary record producer Sir George Martin at a special Music Industry Trust Awards ceremony last month.
To be honest, I'm rather humble about it, because the music industry has given me so much. It's given me so much joy working in the industry with so many great people.
The 72-year-old, often referred to as the fifth Beatle, has now received a second honour, being admitted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. His fellow Beatle and fellow Knight, Sir Paul McCartney, has been admitted as a solo artist, along with Bruce Springsteen, Billy Joel, Curtis Mayfield, Del Shannon and Dusty Springfield. I'm Riz Khan, and that's The Beat.
After the break, Jamaica's not all roots, rock, reggae. In fact, this week, it's had a touch of the blues.
Now you can catch your favorite CNN program like World Sport, no matter where you are in the world, by checking Swatch Internet Time. Imagine no time zones, no geographical borders, just a new global beat. One world, one time. To learn more about Swatch Internet Time, check out CNN.com and Swatch.com. Swatch Internet Time is a revolutionary way of thinking. Time is the same all over the world.
I think that what people call the George Benson sound is really a culmination of a lot of different things. I learned from all of the players who were influential during my time, Kenny Burrell, Grant Green, Jim Hall, Tal Farlow, Wes Montgomery, and I'm, I guess, an amalgamation of all of these artists. And when you put them all together, you come up with George Benson.
Cause there's music in the air and lots of loving everywhere, so give me the night.
I hadn't really envisioned myself as a player. I just loved the sound of the instrument from the very beginning. And it was a privilege to have one in my hand that I could call my own. And just by some, you know, something that I could not even imagine, led me into a career as a guitar player. I think I've had an illustrious career because I've been, you know, diversified, you know, in my thinking and in my flexibility to work with people who are outside of the jazz idiom and allowing them to stretch their brains a bit and work with someone who can, you know, relate to other things or other ideas that they may have had.
Long and winding road that leads to your door.
When I choose which way I'm going to go with a song, it's based on how the song strikes me. If it seems to go over better as a vocal tune, then I will lean in that direction. I love the opportunity to play the guitar, so if I find a melody that really lends itself towards instrumental, then I'm happy to attack it because that allows me to show a side of me that really makes me different, I think, than other artists. When people see what you can do with an instrument, especially the guitars, there are no two people alike on the instrument. It really sticks out. It's hard to tell that in a vocal, I think, you know, it's harder, I should say. But with the guitar, it forces you to delve into all of your knowledge and bring it all out front, you know. So for that reason, I'm always happy to get a good instrumental to play. I think it's important to relate to young people because it's their world. The one that's coming up and the one that we're living in now is really the one that they're taking a hold of. But I also believe that our influence over them is very important, so we don't let the music go wild and crazy. You know, with hip-hop music, we have to pull it back in because it can go to an incredible place. As we've seen, we've lost some incredible young talent, you know, because it has gone over the top, you know, so to speak. So it's important that we use our influences to let them see another possibility, another way of going, you know, one that's a little more sane but gets the same results and ends up with a better image for them and a better contribution to the human family, I think. The album Standing Together, our latest endeavor, is a very satisfying record. I think it's a move in the right direction. The one before it was more ground-based, had a lot of blues licks in it, and it kind of related back to my old fans who loved me for my guitar playing, and they were very happy for that album. And then we came along with this album, which leans a little more toward the pop side of what I do. And it still contains a lot of bluesy licks and things, along with some other sides of me that I enjoy, you know, letting people see, because I think it relates to the total George Benson and not just George Benson, the jazz guitar player.
Jazz and blues amid the turquoise beauty of the Caribbean. Thanks for jamming with Worldbeat in Jamaica. Next week, we have guitar greats. Until then, I'm Brooke Alexander, leaving you in a festival mood.
I love music. I've been aware of that fact. I've been aware of that as a fact in my life since I was 4. I love music, and music loves me.
This is my first time playing in Jamaica. It reminds me of home, Mississippi. It's a very similar character in the food and the attitude of the people.
Come to the river, meet me by the water.
I'm all about love. That's it basically. I'm all about love, getting people together in whichever way. Yes, that's what I'm about.
Other places and see how other people live and how they get along, just to interact with them. It's a great thing to be able to take those experiences on with me for any other aspects of my life.
I have a new CD out called Come to My House. That was produced by myself and the artist, formerly known as.
Come on and join me. I'll be waiting on the shore. Stand in a circle with love and arms around you. Come to the river where the healing waters flow.
This is Ain't No Shy, this is Beanie Man, a Worldbeat, and we ain't no guy. This is Beanie Man saying Worldbeat, music sweet.
Hi, I'm Roberta Flack, and I am in tune with Worldbeat.
We love Worldbeat.
What is to be?